Hello guys, it's Saturday the 1st of August and I'm back in my Subutio man cave, and there's Trinity Road, but no work has been done on Trinity Road today. I've actually started the North Stand. Now the reason for that is basically the stuff on the Trinity Road now, the work that needs to be done on that is finer detail. And it's time consuming, and I'm thinking that's holding up the whole process of getting the rest of the stands done, the North Stand, the Doug Ellis stand, and of course the whole tent. And it's going to take me forever, basically, if I just continue on the Trinity Road. Yeah, it's got to be done, obviously, and I can't wait until it's actually finished. But the parts that need doing now can actually be done when it's all in place, and those are projects that I can continue then with all the finer detail. I will go back to it from time to time anyway, whilst I'm building the other stands. But I've started on the North Stand, and basically what I've done is I had I got three Subutio terraces, and cut them in half lengthways, so I've got the right scale to go with the Trinity Road. I don't know if you can see in the corner of that Trinity Road where it goes around the corner there. That is the bit then that on that corner that meets the North Stand. And of course that's just the lowest section of that corner tier, which will fit there on that edge. So that's the piece that I've cut away from the terrace there, and I shall use those for when I do the Doug Ellis stand, because the exits, the fans exits are actually right at the front of the stand. So they need a bit of work to be done on them, obviously, but I shall be able to make use of those, so that's good. So I had three of those and I've cut those out, and as you can see I've spray painted them. I've done the yellow edges on the steps with the steadiest hand possible, and also the emergency services tunnel, which I cut there. I didn't want it the same size as the tunnel on the players tunnel. There we go, that one there. I didn't want it the same size as that, because in reality it's not the same size, it's smaller. And as you can see from that tunnel there, it uses up the whole of that, the first part of that tier, and there's no seating spaces behind it. Now, as you will see from the pictures of Villa Park and the North Stand, or you're a Villa fan and you know already, there is seating behind that tunnel. So I wanted to make sure, obviously, that I get a couple of rows of seats in the back there, to make it look real. Now at the back, obviously there's no supports, because the supports are actually go to the back of that stand. So I've made my own from bits of plastic, so they will hold the stand like that. Obviously once I'm building the whole structure, that will all fall into place nicely anyway. So there we have it. That's the bit there that will go on there. Now what I've also done is the top tier of the North Stand. I'm using Zwego stands, and for that, so that it's the same length as the Subutio terracing I used there, I needed 4 of those. Now the ones that I have, I got them from Brett Gilman at the Renishaw trade show, October last year, I believe it was. In fact, no, it may have been May actually last year. Yes, in fact it was. And I had these off him, and I've removed the fans very brutally. there they all are there. A lot of those I'll be able to retain and put back in at a later date. And I've also started now to those just are glue bits, and I'll pretty much smoothed out the seating areas where all the seats go, which they'll be fine. And then I've got to spray those in a grey to look like that. Before then I can do the staircases with the yellow edging, and then they're ready obviously for seating later on. So I have 4 of those, and they will fit along at the back of those that terrace there. But between them obviously I've got the executive boxes to put in, and there's actually 2 stories of those, which would be nice, nice looking, and that stand then will really start to take shape quite quickly once I've got everything. What I have decided, as I'm learning on the go here, guys, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the whole 10 last, is to learn from my mistakes, because this isn't something that I've done before in any kind of format. A model railway about 30 years ago was about the last model railway or modelling that I've done. So this is all pretty new to me, and I'm learning from my mistakes. It has been good, the fact that I actually work in a plastics factory. I get a lot of offcuts, this sort of thing, which I can then make bits out of, and also the structure, which I've used for the Trinity Road here. Now I'll show you the type of things that I've got here now for the North Stand, or in fact the rest of Villa Park actually. We have loads of these. They are the same material as the plastic that I've used for the North Stand, but just a different colour. And I have literally hundreds and hundreds of these, which is great. I've got some more in the boot of the car. There's some more up there. You saw that pile that I had just outside there. Now these have cut out parts for whatever it is that we've made from it. Don't need to go into that detail, but the tolerances are 0.25 of a millimetre, so they are really accurate. So for measurements, I can use them as a great guide. I don't have to measure everything, because I know that from one end to the other is going to be pretty much the same, to a 0.25 mil tolerance. So so that all works out very well, and they will help me form the structure, and obviously become 2 rows of executive suite boxes, which will go in along there. And what I've decided now to do, is learning from my mistakes, is to make sure that before I put everything together I paint it, which makes then the painting easier to do. It's a pretty obvious thing, but I'm a fairly impatient guy, and I like to start seeing the actual build taking place. I'm also fearful that a lot of people have mentioned, and it was an intention of mine at the beginning of this, is to actually, whilst I am building it, to make it look like a bit of a construction site. Now obviously seating will be one of the last things, seating and signage will be one of the last things that goes in. And as you can see with the Trinity Road, there's still some seating to go in, and that still does look like a bit of a construction site. And obviously the roof is incomplete as well, which I'm quite chuffed about. I like that, because it does look like it's still being built, which of course it is. So I'm waffling a little bit, but please excuse me. I don't plan these speeches, and it's trial and error as I go along. But I hope you get the gist of how the north stand's going to look. It shouldn't take too long. It is going to go. I'm going to use that bench across there, and it's going to fit in there once I've rearranged everything so that I can move all those bits and pieces to a different place. I'm going to put a bit of shelving in there as well, so that I can put one or two things in or on, and I can still get access to my paints, my knives, and all the tools that I need to get to readily. But so the north stand's going to go there for a while, and it will sit obviously above my Trinity Road, as you will see. It's not going to be too long now before I get the room that I've been waiting to get for a while now, but that's not too far off from taking place. So once that's in, I can start getting this structure up, and then you'll be able to see it really start to move, with the north stand being attached to the this Trinity Road, from along the side and behind the goal there, and then it'll really start to take shape, and that can't come soon enough. I'm getting really excited about that. I mentioned the fact that I'm a bit impatient. Well, you know, that's why, because I think it's going to look pretty exciting. I'm ordering some seats from Ron. I spoke to Ron and I told him that I would order them on Friday, but I haven't got round to that yet. But I do intend to get that order off before the end of the weekend, possibly tonight or definitely tomorrow. And then I'm off all week next week, guys. My wife is off as well, so I won't be spending every day in here building, but I will be putting a bit of time in to get some more of the work done. But when the weather's nice, we'll probably go out and do some things together, but I'll get that balance right, hopefully. So take care. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll update you again very soon. Take care now.